So I'm going through my old Google Drive from 2022. This was originally the Google Drive I had all of my photos in. For anyone who watched the last video, you will know why I had to move everything over. Like I said, horrible frenzy. But yeah, these are my pictures from last year. This is February to be exact, when I first got my camera. The one I dropped in the ocean. These are some of my favorite ones from last year, especially this one. I really like that one. These are some of my nature shots from March of last year. These are really cool. I really like this one. I call this one Heart Tree because, oops, it makes a heart in the middle. I took that one evening while I was walking around my neighborhood after, around like 6 or 7 at night after, it was a school day, so I spent all evening walking around. It was like a Friday, I think. This is a photo from my trip. I also posted it on Photography Amino, as you can see. This one too. This was on my trip to Ohio. I think this picture was in West Virginia, maybe Virginia. Not sure. This one you can actually see the stream. This was a really chilly day. These pictures are some of my best, per se. If you watched my last video, you know why I do photography. But for those who didn't, I do photography to capture the human experience and what it's like. This is my favorite picture of a peacock that I have. If I go back. I also have this one. And some fish and a butterfly. I love butterflies. These pictures are awesome. Photography means a lot to me. It's very special. It's a way I express myself. That noise is just my cat being silly. These are some flowers I took pictures of last year. They're really pretty. Of course, we gotta have our rolled ice cream. It's my second time trying it. In my miscellaneous category, we got some pictures that I actually coded at my high school. I coded every single one of these and then took pictures. My favorite is a snowman, but I do like this one too. And then I did a sketchbook because I draw a lot. There's that. Some of the moon. This was at Cypress Gardens last spring. It was really fun. I went there for spring break. Some pictures from May of last year. This is a picture of my younger brother that he let me take. Of course, it's based off his favorite video game, Assassin's Creed. This is June of 22. This was my freshman year high school trip to Gatlinburg. Very fun. This is like the best trip I ever went on. Yeah, all these pictures I took with my phone, because I didn't carry my camera. Because I did not want to look around a camera for 8 hours or longer. But on the final day of the trip, I actually did bring my camera out. And we hiked up a mountain, but, I didn't have my camera strap because the camera strap was broken when I got the camera, so it didn't hold very well. It didn't last too long. I think about 30 seconds after we hiked up, my string popped, and so I had to stop and retie it, and then it was fine for a little bit, and then I had to keep retying it the entire time. It was not fun, because I was afraid my camera was going to break. This is a picture I actually set up and took. The perfume bottle, of course, looks like it's the base of the lamp. These I took on my way home from Ohio, where I went after my Gatlinburg trip, but my mom took me there. And these are some pictures I took. That was on the way back. Yeah. So I skipped a month in between because of school, of course. As I was in regular high school. So these are some pictures of the beach. I know they're sideways. I gotta fix that. This was September. There's that one. This was the old Folly Beach Pier that I was able to get pictures of before it was redone. Don't mind my cat munching on his food. These were another set of the pictures I took. These were at my old neighborhood. This was actually after Tropical Storm Ian, I think it was, that hit in our area, and it flooded a lot. The water, it was really chilly afterwards, and I broke my shoe walking around because the water was rising, and yeah, my shoe broke in the water. But I wanted to report because I like taking pictures of after natural disasters have happened. We had a lot of flooding, no damage in our area, thankfully. But the creek was, as you can tell, very high, and it was rushing very rapidly. This was actually, okay, so there was a tiny bit of damage to the skirting of some of the houses. Not much, nothing that flooded the house. Everybody was safe. But downhill of our neighborhood did flood. As you can tell, it is about mid-skirting high because our storm drain got clogged. So that's how high it was. It was kind of like if you stepped in it, your pants would be soaked up to like your mid-calf. This was the other side of the creek that was rushing, that flooded part of the upper half of the neighborhood I was in. That is where I broke my shoe, walking through. I didn't realize how deep it was, and my shoe snapped in the middle. That was like 30 minutes later. After we had come back up, there was more. The creek was steadily rising, so we were hoping no water got up. Of course, that's my hand right there. There's some more of the sky afterwards. That is how deep the water was. There are two people trying to clean the storm drain, like deep in the water, so that way the water would drain properly. There was a creek. It still got higher and higher. Luckily, nobody uphill had too much damage. Mainly some torn shingles. That is the water about 45 minutes after we started walking. There's that again. That is how deep it was up on the other side of the creek. It was so muddy, and there was so much water. So yeah, that was fun to take pictures of. Of course, until I broke my shoe. Had to walk home with a broken shoe. This is October. I went to the fair in October. There's some flowers I took pictures of then. Some food that we had at the fair. Rolled ice cream. It was okay. It was not my favorite flavor. I took all these pictures on my phone. This was some of the rides. This right here is my all-time favorite picture. This was from 2021. That was the very first time I had rolled ice cream. It was tasty. Just a few pictures from October 21. This was November of 22. This was an alphabet project I had to do for my photography class at my high school. Pretty fun. Very, very tiresome. Because we took about a week on it. Some flowers I took pictures of. Of course, hot chocolate. Because who doesn't love it? Some of our Christmas decorations. I actually set up this display right here myself. We decorated the banister, and my mom's cat just tore it up. We decorated the door outside. Yeah. Some pictures of the moon. This one is my favorite. This one's pretty cool. So is this one. Some pictures. Really fun to take. Actually, these 1, 2 right here I took with my phone. But yeah, these are November of 22. So here's November of 21. Just some more nature pictures. Here we go. December, when I messed up my Nikon camera. So this was before. This was like December 26th. I would say. Yeah, December 26th. So this was the night I messed up my camera. This little starfish here was totally worth the picture. Totally not worth me wrecking my camera. But I did get a couple good pictures before I completely waterlogged and salt logged my camera. At that time I had my new camera too, so I wasn't too upset. But I was upset because the camera that I dropped in the water was very sentimental to me. It was given to me by somebody special. So, of course, I was very upset. I was crying over it. Starfish picture was awesome, though. I got several. Some stuff I baked. But that camera was... Ooh, I was very upset. I cried over it. So, yeah. What a way to end out 22. was with a waterlogged camera. So great. And here's some edited pictures I did from 22. This one is my favorite. I love it. And that's it.